All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Mamba's Legacy Podcast. I'm joined here with Cameron, Carlos, and Mitch. Say what's up, guys.
Hey.
What's up?
What's going on?
All right, so right now, Trevor Lawrence has just gone number one, and the Jets pick is in, and the 49ers are on the clock. So, thoughts on Trevor Lawrence going first? Everybody expect that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very expected.
Well, no hot take there. All right.
You can't.
You can't go wrong with it at all.
You can't go wrong. I mean, come on. We all kind of knew that from the start before the draft even started months ago.
We knew it when the football season ended. As soon as we found out Jacksonville was getting the first overall pick, we already put Trevor Lawrence on their roster.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
I mean, you couldn't argue with it so much. So my bet right now, Trevor Lawrence goes number one, Zach Wilson goes number two, Matt Jones goes number three. What was number four that I had said just to clarify? Number four, Pitts going number four to the Falcons, and Jamar Chase going number five to the Bengals.
That's a very fair prediction.
Very, very fair. I mean, Jamar Chase is a little bit of a hot take right there, considering that they need an offensive lineman. But I will say this. If I'm right, Aaron Rodgers is coming to Denver. If you guys haven't heard yet, the Broncos had offered the Green Bay Packers, everybody's saying on ESPN, the best offer they're going to get for Aaron Rodgers. The Broncos have offered that. So I think Denver's going to get our QB. I mean, we know how Elway likes his tall white quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers fits right.
Y'all are going to be Super Bowl contenders for probably till next year, though.
Probably till next year. No, Aaron Rodgers has more than that in the tank. Aaron Rodgers is all right. So just confirmed, Zach Wilson went number two to the New York Jets. Initial reaction to that, guys?
Your prediction was right, man.
I expected nothing less. We all kind of sat there and knew what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I like Zach Wilson to New York. I think it's a perfect fit for the two. Zach Wilson, I think he's going to attract free agents next year. I think he's going to elevate the play of the guys. I think this is an amazing pickup. I'd rate this in, on an A, B, C, D, or an F. How would you rate this pick?
That's an A. Easily
Gotta be an A.
Yeah, gotta be an A too.
You know, watching him in college, watching him move around the pocket, just like avoiding the defenders, it's amazing just watching him.
Yeah, he's not a scrambling quarterback, but still yet makes plays and he gets out of the pocket.
Move. He can move. That's one thing you can give about him. He can move out of the pocket. He can move really good out of the pocket, and he can throw out of the pocket.
So Cam's gonna like this comparison I have. I actually compare him a little bit to Dak Prescott.
I think
it reminds me of that. Now, do I think Dak Prescott is worth the money he got? No, I do. I don't. Is Dak Prescott a good quarterback? Dak Prescott's a good quarterback. So I think the Jets have a good quarterback now.
That's very fair.
Very fair. The 49ers on the clock. Now, this gets very controversial. A ton of my fans on Twitter hate the thought of having MAGA Mac on the team. Now, if you're a 49er, the 49ers, do you guys draft Mac or do you take Lance or Fields? What do you guys think?
Mac. Jimmy.
Younger Jimmy? I mean, you don't think Trey Lance is better?
No, honestly.
I think it's tough. I think it's very tough. I do believe that Lance is a bit better for what they want to do, but you can't really be too upset if they take Mac. I don't think Mac's a terrible quarterback. I think he can come in. I think if they get Garoppolo out of there, I think he can make a good impact with the team that's built already. When you have Kittle that you're throwing to, you should be set. And I think if the receivers stay healthy, I think Mac Jones could take this 49ers team maybe back to the Super Bowl.
I think it's good that a lot of the guys do have Super Bowl experience too around him. That's definitely something.
Well, most of them are depressed about that Super Bowl. When you're up 20-10 and lose, it's kind of disappointing.
Most definitely.
Almost as disappointing as being up 24-10. I don't know, 24-0 or 24-3 was it? Mitch, what could you run me that score?
I don't want to talk about it.
Mitch is he was a Texan fan back then, rooting for the boys. and made a bet he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mitch, you moved from the Texans to the
I
Browns?
don't want to talk about it, man. Cleveland's my new home. Yeah, it all kind of started off with we got free tickets to go down to Denver and watch Cleveland and Denver. Of course, Cleveland lost, but
Ah.
yeah. But I mean, I still have Mayfield jerseys. I still got some Cleveland hats. I converted to Cleveland.
I still got
That's
my mating jersey. You know, I'm wearing my Broncos beanie as we speak right now. I still have my Peyton Manning jersey. Diehard Peyton fan. Diehard Bronco fan.
Yeah, that's very right. That's all he's ever said in the year I've known him.
We've known each other longer than a year, but whatever.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what Denver does.
It's-
We are in a really good
3 minutes.
position because we can get Aaron Rodgers. This is perfect for us.
Just the talks of you guys possibly getting Aaron Rodgers just changes everything around so darn fast.
Okay, Max, what about Denver's defense?
We have a solid defense. We have a solid cornerbacks. We have a solid linebacking core. We are pretty set everywhere. Also, just want to give a quick reminder, Charlie is going to be joining us on the podcast soon. He did say he believed he will be free. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But there is a chance that Charlie joins us on the podcast tonight. Really hope and look forward to that.
Great.
Sorry, I was just shooting a message, letting him know that I sent him the link, so he'll join whenever he can. But so we have 2 A picks on the board. I believe we can all grade them A's. Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson, right?
Right.
Gotta be an A.
Do you think which team do you think is going to be the first team to screw up a pick?
I think we know. the
Falcons.
What do you think? How do you think the Falcons would screw it up? You don't think that? You think Pitts would be a screw up?
I just feel like they're. I don't know. Just something about the Falcons.
Well, the Falcons are known for screwing things up. We all know the 23 score, but I won't hold that over my Falcon fans' heads. I think it's going to be interesting what they pick, because if they take Pitts, I believe that they're going to keep Julio and they're going to keep Matt Ryan. If they take the quarterback, everybody's going to get traded, in my opinion. They're all going to be out of there. So I'm interested to see what Atlanta does. I believe it's going to be Pitts. You can't pass up on Pitts. This guy's a once in a century level tight end talent. He can be the greatest tight end of all time, honestly. He's got the speed of a receiver with the body of a tight end. No linebacker can keep up with him. No cornerback can get as tall as he can.
That's deadly.
And if you have Matt Ryan throwing to him, I mean, Matt Ryan, he leads the league in passing yards a lot. The man's an excellent thrower of the ball.
He's old, but he's old.
Pick is in the Niners.
Like, I'm sorry, but he's old.
I mean, Tom
Come on,
Brady.
Max.
Tom Brady's 43.
I know, but like
Aaron Rodgers is 37.
Think about the man. Okay, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady have had the most successful career,
Mhm.
of this century. But look at Ryan. What has he named
He's
for
won
himself?
MVP.
He has gone to 1 Super Bowl, right?
He's won MVP. Aaron Rodgers has only been to one.
Yeah, but Aaron Rodgers has had a better.
Okay, the
has
pick.
choked.
Okay, hold up. Pick is in right now for the San Francisco 49ers. We'll jump right back into that. But do we all agree that it's going to be Mac Jones, or anybody else change their minds?
I think it's going to be Trey Lance.
Please don't let it be Trey Lance. Please let my prediction come true. I'm 2 for 2 right now. Let me go 3 for 3.
Maybe it could be Justin Fields.
Oh, this is going to be
Anybody.
interesting.
I'm showing the picks in, but I'm not.
The 49ers have selected Trey Lance.
Carlos said that, right?
Yeah,
I
Carlos.
did
Good
that.
job, Carlos. Good call. Oh, that's a good pick. Now, this changes up the draft quite a bit. That's very interesting.
Updated picks that you're thinking.
I'm at a loss for words. I thought Mac was a for sure seconds. We all know Twitter's going crazy right now. One of my friends, he's probably not listening, his name was changed to Don't draft Mac Jones.
Really?
Yes, he changed his name to Don't Draft Mac Jones. There were a couple people that changed the name to I Hate Mac Jones.
Why is everyone hating on Mac Jones now?
MAGA Mac. Also, just want to pat myself on the back real quick. Live right now, I just hit 1.8 thousand followers on Twitter.
Yay, Max. Yes.
Live right now, just hit 1.8, guys. Appreciate all the support. I love every single one of you guys tuning in. Oh, that's quite the accomplishment. But back to this real quick. Trey Lance, 2,700 touchdowns, 28-0 touchdown interception ratio, and completed 66% of his passes. That's impressive. 28 touchdowns, zero interceptions, passing 66%. That is outstanding.
Let's see here. So who do you think is going to go in the next pick, though?
I still think Pitts goes.
Yeah, Pitts to the Falcons.
You think so? You think they're not going to trade for a quarterback, even though Ryan is?
He's not. I think you can wait a year on Ryan. I think you wait until next year's draft.
You think so?
I think they should
Definitely.
quarterback, or they should get someone else to support Ryan a bit while he finishes out his career at this point.
Yeah, I think they have maybe another year or two to make a competitive run.
A competitive?
Yeah,
It's not much of a competitive if you're
you can't keep calling him old. I mean, the tons of quarterbacks play past what he's like 34, 35 now. Tons of quarterbacks play past that.
He has more years left.
He's got at least 3 to 4 years left.
Just think about his mentality, though. He hasn't gone to a Super Bowl in years.
Let
alone a playoff.
That is true.
Think about his mentality at this point.
But
you think he really cares?
Yeah, I do. I do believe Matt Ryan cares. That man is hunting down. He won MVP. He knows how good that feeling is. It's been a while, but I do believe the Falcons are going to be a threat this year. I believe they're being overlooked by Julio Jones. You can never count that man out. I think we can all sit here and agree on that. Julio Jones is crazy. Kyle Pitts, if he comes in, is going to be outstanding. I think he's going to easily get 1,000 yards receiving. You got Ridley, another goated receiver for the Atlanta Falcons, who can come in at the second receiver spot and dominate. It's impressive. I think their defense might need a little bit of work, but it's not too far off from being a solid team.
It's okay.
They're not going to be Super Bowl bound, but I feel like go to the playoffs potentially.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to like win that division, especially with like the Bucks in it. Trying to like bounce back.
Yeah, well, the Bucks have all their starters retained. I don't know who's gonna knock them off.
Okay. I feel like the Falcons can be, let's say, if Matt Ryan works his butt off, maybe they can go to the playoffs. Because, come on, it's the Falcons. They choke.
They do choke, but I mean, you can't hate on them too much.
I won't hate on them that much. I'm ready for the Bengals, though. Yeah, I might be a Cleveland fan, but I don't know.
I do like the Bengals.
That's something about the Bengals I like. I like seeing.
So, what would you grade Trey Lance? What would you grade that draft pick? I give it a B+. I give that a B+. It's just because Trey Lance is probably the most raw quarterback out of all of them, and nobody knows his real ceiling. So, I give it a B+ for now. What do you guys think?
The B for me. I never really heard of Trey Lance. I don't really hear of him very often, so I can't really say much about him.
I'll give it a
That's
A-.
the reason.
All right. I think those are all fair grades. Cam, what do you think about this draft so far?
I think that this draft, so far with the first two picks, those were definitely as expected. I feel like this third pick, that's where the surprise came in. Definitely with that pick, the B for the fact that he's just so unknown is where I guess it's a little bit left for us still to discover. So we got the Falcons on the clock. Are you guys going with, you guys thinking Pitts is going to go to the Falcons? Mitchell,
I'm sorry.
are you thinking that Pitts is going to go to the Falcons?
Maybe. I'm not even sure. I kind of just. I'm really hoping they draft the quarterback
You think
because, I mean, like, where can you get? I don't see any more quarterbacks coming up for this next year.
Oh yeah, that's where you're going with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't see people from the like for the next draft. I don't see many quarterbacks. I feel like they need to draft the quarterback now and prepare for the future. You know what I mean?
That is a very fair argument. And I have heard that this next quarterback class, there's not this one being drafted today, but this next one coming up, I have heard that there is nothing really that special about this quarterback class.
Yeah. I mean, you could do they could what the Falcons could do if they draft the quarterback is if like what Green Bay did. You know, like they shaped Aaron Rodgers with Favre. You know what I mean?
For sure. The man Charlie has arrived. Charlie, what do you think of this draft so far?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Charlie. Welcome.
I think it's pretty predictable so far, not gonna lie.
What do you think of that third pick, Lance to the 49ers?
I thought it was a much better pick because personally thought they were gonna go Mac Jones, but yeah, Lance is much better than Jones, so good pick.
Definitely.
I think we all kind of suspected Mac Jones to go, so big surprise.
It was. Charlie, who do you think the Falcons will select here on this pick? It says the pick is in, but quick prediction.
Kyle Pitts.
Everyone going with Pitts, Carlos, Mitch?
No, sir. I mean, no, ma'am. I mean, Mac. They still got Mac Jones.
Oh, I forgot.
And Justin.
Going with that quarterback. What
They
quarterback?
still got Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Honestly, probably Mac Jones. So I feel like the Falcons, like Mac Jones, because Justin Fields choked the game. You know, the big championship. Oh yeah, they picked Pitts.
Yep,
They got Pitts.
That I feel like what Mitchell's point was very valid about this next quarterback class after this year's draft. The Falcons may be struggling to find someone. Bengals on the clock. Who do you guys think they're going to go? We have best available right now is Chase. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Chase.
I think it probably will be Chase, but it should be Sewell, in my opinion.
Why do you think that, Charlie?
I mean, Joe Burrow needs some protection back there. You don't have a guy that has one of the worst offensive lines in the league that just towards ACL and not protect him. So
I like that, man.
True.
I like
that.
But what Max was saying that they need wide receivers because AJ Green is gone. You know, who are you going to throw to? Which he did make a valid point, and I can see that. But also, I do feel like he does need some good offensive linemen, and I feel like Alabama, Clemson, and LSU could reduce that. Really, any of that. They could use tackles, centers, guards. What I heard is that the left tackle for Alabama has almost never, I think, led up a sack at over 300 snaps.
Oh my. This is pick 5, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So after this, we're going into pick 6. So with the Dolphins coming up after this. So this is where it could get a little bit interesting with who's going to be going. Maybe we'll start seeing some traded picks. What are you guys thinking on that?
I feel like the Dolphins are going to pick. I feel like no one's going to trade their pick until second round.
Charlie, what do you think the Dolphins need?
Definitely a wide receiver. Give Tua some options, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely true. Tua, I'm really interested to see what he can do. I'm a little bit iffy on him. And I know Mitchell and we had this discussion before that we're not quite sure what he can do or if he can live up to expectations. Mitchell, do you want to expand on that?
On Tua?
Yeah, wasn't that Tua? You said you were, or maybe you were high on him. Tell us what you think about Tua. I can't.
Okay, Tua. I feel like Tua is a good quarterback. All right, I got nothing against Tua. But except for that, he's a left-handed, and I only like. Be honest with you, on Madden, I don't like left-handed quarterbacks, but Tua, I feel like he could have been used more in his year in the NFL over Fitzpatrick.
Don't you dare sleep on Tua.
I'm not. I'm saying that I feel like they should have used them more.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, now that Ryan
like they should've
Fitzpatrick's
used him more.
not there anymore, the team's all his to run.
He's gonna run it, but I feel like Fitzpatrick also mentored him very much.
No, Fitzpatrick did an amazing job. So, real quick, did you guys grade the Kyle? Did you guys grade the Pitts trade?
I'll give it
An
A plus. A plus.
I'll give it a B to a B plus.
What?
Mitchell, you're gonna want to give that a B, I'm sure, right, Mitch?
Give me a C. I gotta tell Max. I gotta tell Max. Okay, for our next draft class next year, who do you? Out of all the quarterbacks, I haven't heard one good quarterback for next year. Okay.
I know some. I know a good amount. There's a good lot.
Now we still have Mac Jones, all right? We still have Mac Jones out there. We still have Justin Fields out there. I feel like they should have drafted a quarterback and mentored him like they did Aaron Rodgers and Tua. You know what I mean? Because Ryan is still, as you said, a good quarterback. You know, he has a lot of knowledge in his head. He has a lot of defensive knowledge in his head, a lot of offensive knowledge in his head. I feel like he could have mentored one of them for at least 1 year, like Tua or like Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, it's a really good tight end, but what are you going to do about next year? What are you going to do about the long road? You can't build a team around a tight end.
There's good quarterbacks.
Could have taken defense.
Sam Howell. Oh, defense.
Yeah, they're having one of the worst defenses in the league.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Atlanta needs help on defense ASAP. But I think they made the right pick. Pitts is a once in a generation tight end talent. I think I've said it before Charlie got here. I believe that he can be the greatest tight end of all time with his skill set and body. He's one of the hardest working young guys I've seen. And the man, look at him. He's too fast for linebackers to cover and too big for cornerbacks to cover. What do you do?
Yes.
You hit him.
Supposed to potentially the Cowboys were supposed to trade up to get him, and I remember I was like, I'm still unsure about this because they really don't need any more offense, but Max definitely made me feel a lot better about him when that was the case. Obviously it's no longer, but Max has always been high on him.
Yeah, no, he's going to be an amazing talent. But let's talk about the 49ers real quick. Now that they've drafted a quarterback, what's the plan with Jimmy Garoppolo? Where do you see him going off to if they decide to ship him off? Also, real quick, we'll get right back to that question. I'll repeat it. The Bengals pick is in. Bengals pick is in.
It is, okay.
Ooh. Bengals have actually quite a couple picks. They have this pick, the 38th and the 69th. Nice. The 111th and 149th pick. And further down.
This is one of the most important picks of the draft, by the way.
I think they're going Jamar.
Might be
Jamar.
the most important.
They're going
I think
Jamar.
it's going to be Chase.
Should be Sewell.
Let's go. It's Jamar Chase.
It's a big mistake.
They're stuck. They're going to do the same thing they're going to do this year. They're not going to have any offensive linemen. They're not going to produce because Joe Burrow can't get out there.
But Joe Burrow and Jamar have history.
I understand that. I understand they can have history and chemistry, but that none of that works if you don't have an offensive line.
Exactly.
I myself is an offensive lineman. I play offensive lineman. I'm on varsity, okay? I understand how important it is to have a good offensive line, okay?
Now, that is very important, but they still have chances to get fillers. I don't think it's complete. I think they can trade for somebody. I believe.
With what?
Well, I mean, you know.
What do they have?
What? I mean, we're serious,
Trade Joe Burrow get some offensive linemen.
Trade Joe Burrow for offensive lineman. I don't think that's how that
No,
works.
no,
Max.
but it's not. Offensive linemen are not terribly too expensive to draft for. Let's be honest for a second. They're not terribly too expensive. You can get a pretty good offensive lineman for like a fourth round pick. Like,
But are we
let's be
talking
honest.
like a Quentin Nelson?
No, we're not talking to Quentin Nelson. I'm talking about somebody who can just get the job done until next year's draft. You can get that. You can get somebody
Fair
that can get the job done for a year, right?
Yes.
I guess.
I think
They-
Jamar
they-
Chase. I rate
they have
this
to
pick
wait.
an A. This is an A.
Yeah,
What do you guys think?
it's a name. That receiving core is going to be scary. Tyler
Higgins
Boyd.
and him. Ooh.
Yeah, Tyler Boyd.
How
to
is he going to
Higgins, yeah.
throw if he's on the ground?
He won't be on the ground.
He will be in.
There's a
matter
lot of
seconds.
offensive line like in this like class. Like they get someone really good in the second, like a Creed Humphrey or
That's what I was thinking, that they could, the whole draft could be, for them, could be changed around depending on who they get in the second round, because I feel like it's still an option to get that position.
Offense. I mean, you can get really solid offensive linemen later in the draft. I mean, the Cowboys have done it.
Yes.
Cowboys did it,
Cowboys
but
don't
that
exist
was
as a
years
franchise
ago,
anymore.
right?
They came in, they were studs. Look, offensive linemen, they're harder to come by, really great ones, but there are a ton of good ones that get the job done. There are a ton. I don't think that's up for dispute. Now, it's rare that you'll get a Quentin Nelson level offensive lineman. Quentin Nelson's, in my opinion, the greatest offensive lineman in the league right now.
Okay, we can argue about that because the Titans have really good left tackle. Trent's? I pronounce his name. but,
Lewan? Taylor Lewan?
no, let me get him up here real quick. Titans.
But like a team like my Denver Broncos, for example, we have a solid offensive lineman. Name one guy. We got Bowles. That's like the only one I really like name off the top of my head. We're a solid offensive line. You can get a solid offensive lineman in the second round.
like, there's a lot of like.
It's very true.
You can't get a Jamar Chase level player in the second rounds. You can get a solid offensive lineman.
That's
Taylor Lawrence is one of the best left tackles I've ever seen.
Better than the Packers left tackle. Better than Orlando Brown.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I think so.
No.
I think so.
Wait,
No.
who?
I can't pronounce his name, but
Taylor
because
Lawrence.
Oh, from the Titans.
yeah, he's not better than
Right.
Orlando.
He's not better than Lermy.
Yeah. There's a
I
ton
think
of, he's good. Don't get me wrong.
I feel
he's
like
got
if
talent.
he didn't tear his ACL, he would have been better.
Well, obviously.
You
If-
guys
would've
think
been
be
better
the
for y'all.
pick here.
ooh. Okay, what do you
think
guys
it's
have
him.
the Dolphins doing?
I think
I
it's
thought
gonna
they
be
might
either
trade.
Swell
I think it could be
or
Waddle.
Waddle.
I think it's gonna be Waddle. They're gonna get help for Tua.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins have a ton of picks though. Dolphins are set.
I know you're gonna hate me for this, but I want to go back to the offensive lineman on the Miami Dolphins. like
They have
they
a
could
good offensive
also-
lineman.
But I feel like they could trade for an offensive lineman though.
Mitch, I'm going to ask you this. Are you a little bit biased towards offensive linemen due to the fact that you are an offensive lineman?
I am very much of an offensive lineman. I
Mitch
just, like,
sees the value.
I very much see the value of offensive linemen
No,
because
there
I
are
am
tons
very
of value.
well-
There are tons of value in offensive linemen.
The
It's
pick
like
is
people-
in for Miami.
Ooh, that was quick.
Ooh. All right, so what do you guys think?
Mm,
I'm not too sure.
Waddle or
I'm not
Devonta.
sure.
I think it's going to be Waddle. They
Yeah,
need
Waddle.
receiving help.
Or Smith.
Okay, now real
Should be
quick,
Waddle.
right after this pick, we'll get back to my Jimmy Garoppolo question. Just wanted to give you my welcome, Charlie. How you doing, Charlie?
All right, man. I'm waiting for pick 24.
Ooh, who do you want for 24?
Najee Harris is coming to Pittsburgh. Najee freaking Harris. I hope.
Are
Well,
you
you
really
got
a Pittsburgh
you got
fan?
a Browns fan in the call right here with Mitchell.
Are you really a Pittsburgh fan?
Yeah, man.
So I think
Why?
I think we have the discussion.
Why?
I think we have the discussion between you two, real quick. Who
Why
won the
not?
fight, Mason Rudolph or Miles Garrett?
Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett hit him off. Okay. That man did the bonk on his head.
Bro, I hate Mason Rudolph more than anyone, and I'm a Steelers fan. So
You just sign. You're in contract talks to extend him for another year.
yeah, I saw that. I quote tweeted it with like a sad face or something.
I'm waiting for that 26. Man, we got to get we got to get somebody on defense, man.
So, Charlie, before you joined, Mac Jones was not picked by the 49ers. Did that surprise you?
That did surprise me. I thought it was going to be Mac Jones, but they made the right decision.
No, I do agree. I just all the signs
Actually,
were
they
pointing
made the
towards
wrong
it.
decision, but it was more right than taking Mac Jones. The right decision would be Fields.
I think Fields might fall to Denver. I think Fields is going to fall to me in Denver.
I mean, I tweeted earlier, if he falls past 15, he's not getting drafted until pick 32.
Also, real quick, the
think.
news broke that the Denver Broncos offered the Green Bay Packers the best offer. A lot of people at ESPN are saying the best offer they can get for Aaron Rodgers.
That's what they need.
Do you think Denver becomes a contender if they get Aaron Rodgers?
They took Waddle.
All right, they took Waddle. How would you guys rate this pick? I give it I give this one a B+.
I'll say, yeah, B+.
Gotta be a B.
I would say a B+ as well.
I think Waddle's got a
B-.
lot of talent. I think Waddle's got a lot of potential talent, but
It was Waddle, right?
it's Waddle, Jalen Waddle. I think he's got a lot of talent. Yeah, I'm watching it live. I think he's got a lot of talent, but I think it's more potential talent than right away. If that makes sense. I think he's going to have to grow into something. But another problem is
stream I'm
Tua.
watching has it wrong. They said it was Devonta.
I'm watching Bleach. I'm watching
my,
Bleach
my other
reports.
my other app says it was Waddle, so I'm gonna trust that.
Yeah, no, I'm on Bleacher Reports live show.
On the ESPN.
But now that we have some time, where do you guys see Garoppolo now?
Garoppolo, honestly, I don't know. I feel like his career might be ending soon, as he won't be a starter.
in England.
Be a
He's going to go
backup.
back to New England.
Yeah,
He's going to be a starter in New England if he goes back.
I'm gonna say, I mean, they might pick Fields.
No, if they fall, yes, they're going to pick that, and then they wouldn't trade for Garoppolo. But if they don't get a quarterback in this draft, they're trading for Garoppolo. Garoppolo is going to start.
And Max, you hear about Tim Tebow wanting to become a tight end?
Oh my
I'm
God!
not a fan of that guy.
I am not a fan of him either, and I'm a Bronco fan. He
Mm.
won playoff game for us. So.
I'm not against us.
Oh
Against
yeah,
us.
did you never? Hey, no, hey, how did Demaryius Thomas feel? Huh? Feel good?
I'm not gonna go.
You got beat by Tim Tebow. You got Tebowed.
Got
Hey, we got 6 championships, so
How many of them are relevant?
all 6.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
More than
damn.
3.
damn
I'm not.
Max.
I'm not gonna lie. TB 5 championships. He's one of my favorite players.
TB
Yeah, TB.
Brady,
Yeah, TB
Brady?
12. No, TB 12.
he has 7.
No, he had 5 championships.
He has 7 right now, bro.
Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the real TB12.
The real TB 12 is Bradshaw. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, he's not. Terry Bradshaw's a racist.
All right, Max.
He is.
The pick was in. It was Waddle.
Yeah, no, I knew it was Waddle.
Which way it's gonna go?
We know that, bro.
Oh, just found out.
You're a little bit late to the party.
Just found out.
ESPN app is going pretty slow here.
Yeah.
I think my thing's like a little delayed.
You're all right.
Isn't this D. Smith guy from Alabama, wide receiver? Wasn't he the Heisman winner?
Oh,
Yeah,
Devontae
he tore
Smith?
up Ohio, he
Yes,
tore up Ohio
yes.
State, and I cried that game.
You actually cried?
No, I haven't cried in an Ohio State game since 2016.
I've cried during one
Fast.
football game ever.
Damn.
It was against
They're pretty
Oklahoma.
fast.
Aaron Rodgers is
We
my
lost by-
favorite
We lost
individual player.
31-16.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers is my favorite individual player, not in the Broncos. I watched that playoff game against the Seahawks. I bawled when we couldn't catch the onside kick. Oh,
I'm showing that the Lions pick is in.
yes, the Lions pick is in. I'm really excited. This is going to be interesting coming up for Denver.
I think it could be Devonta. I think it will be
It's
Devonta.
Devonta Smith.
It
Definitely
is-
Devonta Smith.
It is. They're pulling it up. Who could it be?
Is it Devonta? Is it Devonta?
I'm watching the live stream. They don't have it yet.
Still waiting.
So, guys, do you think Aaron Rodgers' future in Green Bay is in jeopardy?
Okay, make him leave the call.
I mean, kind of.
I do. Come on, Charlie. It was kind of funny.
No, it wasn't.
I swear, I'm a dad.
I get the effort though.
Thank you. I got the effort.
Drop the pick.
They're not dropping it.
I know. Just tell me.
I need to know because Denver. What's them draft a quarterback and just ship Goff off again?
They take Devonta.
Who drafted a quarterback?
No, we were just like hypothetically joking around. We're still waiting on the pick.
Yeah, this pick is taking way too long now.
So if they take Devonta, I think Carolina could take Mr. Fields.
Nah, I think they're going to keep
They could take
Darnold.
Sewell.
They're going to keep Darnold.
They do have Darnold. They do have Darnold. And Denver could take Fields.
I really hope we do. I really hope we take Fields.
If they don't, John Elway is gone.
Well, no, because we might get Aaron Rodgers.
Or you draft Justin Fields and you trade him for Aaron Rodgers.
They have Love. I mean, no, is it Love?
Oh, I forgot about that. They do have Jordan Love.
I was really pissed when they got that pick. And
Come on. They just drive it.
All waiting.
Steals. They took Sewell.
Really?
They
Good.
took Sewell.
Yeah, they took Sewell. Penny Sewell.
Wow.
That is
Good pick. That's a very good pick.
that
I'm
is-
giving that an A-.
that's an offensive lineman, Mitch.
Wow.
He reminds me a lot of Quentin Nelson.
Wow.
He reminds me a ton of Quentin Nelson.
I'm very happy.
Same build. Ooh, this is a really smart pick. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
For an O tackle.
Yeah, he's basically Quentin at tackle.
He's solid, very solid. He'll be in the league for a long time.
Oh,
He will be in the league
He's
for a
gonna
long
be.
time.
He's gonna be in the all pro game real soon. Not that means too much because it's the NFL, but still.
Well, I mean, I'm happy. I don't know about y'all.
I rate that pick an A plus.
It is an A because I feel like
That is an A
I feel
plus.
like the Lions are. I feel like the Lions are set up. They just got to get things going. You know what I mean?
Well, they have Goff, and Goff does well when he's protected. Let's be honest for a second. He did take a team to the Super Bowl. Now he had a lot of help.
Todd
but-
Gurley took a team to a Super Bowl. Hey, wait, new meeting, right?
Oh yes, I'm going to start a new meeting, guys. And we're going to start part 2 of this because I have a 40-minute time limit.